Hi guys, it's Ed, welcome back to Warthog Defense. Russians are attacking Robotyne now, and the situation mirrors what we saw in Avdiivka. Russian units are launching attacks without cover, sending armor without infantry support, and the outcome is clear. Ukrainian drones intercept Russian meat assaults and Putin's casualties are piling up.
Warriors. Just 4 Ukrainians stopped a Russian assault supported by BTR-82 IFVs in the Robotyne direction. Unable to advance and getting hit after being discovered, Russians ran off. Things are not going well for the Russian near Robotyne at the moment. Ukrainian FPV drones are a real nightmare. The Russians are attacked at every move. When it comes to FPV drones, Ukraine has maintained and expanded its superiority. Now the Russians are feeling it. It's very obvious from the beginning. Strelkov was found hanged in his prison cell. A lady owner of a coffee shop in Moscow region said 2 years ago that Russia is a fascist country for invading Ukraine. Thugs from Russkaya Obshchina, Russian community organization, all adult men, showed up at her workplace, called police, and filed a complaint against her. She also allegedly insulted veterans of the SMO who came to her cafe and demanded a discount for no reason. The group of adult men who have nothing better to do recorded a video complaint to the head of the investigative committee, Bastrykin, asking to punish her. In the quasi-legal state that is Russia, if you say something against the war, you will be visited by a group of adults with around 60 IQ between them all, who will only prove your point. Today, German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock visited Mykolaiv. Previously, she also visited Odessa, where she was accompanied by Minister of Foreign Affairs Dmytro Kuleba. But the German magazine Bild is reporting that a Russian drone chased the German foreign minister in Mykolaiv region. According to the correspondent of the publication, the German delegation was planning to visit a desalination plant 50 kilometers from the front line. Along the way, a reconnaissance UAV approached the convoy of cars, after which there is usually an air attack. The drivers tried to get away from the drone, but it continued its pursuit. Eventually, they managed to break away, but the visit to the station was cancelled for security reasons. Soldiers of the Ukrainian 53rd Brigade defended Avdiivka in the south until February 17th, which enabled many of Ukrainian units to leave the city without being encircled. Here we have fighting with Russian soldiers that wanted to lay ambush on retreating Ukrainian troops in Avdiivka.
Аккуратно, граната получила.
Вот он, на дороге. Командир, вот. Командир, вот. Рюкзак, видишь? Рюкзак вот такой, или броня какая-то. Где? Я не вижу нихуя. Цинкуй дорогу.
Повязка, подходи, что?
Подхожу.
Четко справа у вас, четко справа.
Нормально, цинкуй. Все. Все, звук. Есть.
Спросите у меня, есть еще там? Вон!
Веселый, прикрий! Да не надо всего. Там один чи скільки?
Один.
Живий?
P-18 Malakit VHF radar was destroyed by a Russian subsonic cruise anti-ship missile KH-35, also known as X-35. Kirilo Budanov told the Ukrainian press today that the special operation to shoot down the Russian A-50 plane last Friday took 2 weeks to prepare and was carried out with a Ukrainian weapons system. He means that Russia still has 6 additional A-50 planes, but if one more is shot down, they can no longer have ongoing patrols where the planes directly replace each other. On the downed A-50 were 10 men, one of whom was Major Valery Borovikov, who led the Russian terrorist attack on Vinnytsia on July 14, 2022, when 27 people were killed, including 3 children. There are many Russians descending into hell these days. Not officially confirmed, but to down the large Russian A-50 radar plane, they reportedly used an ex-Soviet 5V-28, the missile component of the S-200 air defense system. The large missile packs a heavy punch, and its range is longer than US-supplied Patriot missiles.
Ударило в нее, в самолет.
Бля, въебал!
О, попали. Попали.
A curious incident occurred in Russia. On February 26th, the arbitration court of Sverdlovsk region, following a lawsuit filed by the Prosecutor General's office, transferred the shares of 3 large enterprises: Chelyabinsk Electro-Metallurgical Plant, Kuznetsk Ferroalloys and Serov Ferroalloys plant, into the ownership of Russia. At the same time, the former owner of the Chelyabinsk Electro-Metallurgical plant, Yuri Antipov, number 170 in the pre-war Forbes list of the 200 richest Russian businessmen, was detained. Antipov was as non-public as possible. Politically, he was loyal to Putin. He was included in the sanctions lists. However, far-fetched and partly absurd charges were brought against him. In essence, Putin started the process of reprivatization and redistribution of property, contrary to his own promises not to do so. Thus, as early as September 12, 2023, he stated that there will be no deprivatization in Russia. No one is going to make life a nightmare for anyone. This means that the feeding trough is getting smaller, and the assets of businessmen whose success story is not connected with the Putin era are not guaranteed. They will have to be seeded, and they will be taken over by Putin's entourage. Antipov has been chosen as a demonstrative victim. They are trying to hang both high treason and sabotage of Russians on him at the same time. This confiscation may become an important precedent, which will be followed by a number of subsequent ones. All of this will open Pandora's box and allow for a completely chaotic seizure of property, down to small properties, like a gas station or beauty salon, privatized in the 1990s.
Thanks for watching, guys. Stay with Warthog Defense for the best reports about Ukraine. Comment, like, subscribe, become our member, and stay strong.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.